break fellowship at the slightest of disagreements. And Ringo TV is only one dude. So you plan to invite all these heathens to the land and expect it to be peaceful. How exactly do you plan to do that without selling your soul and being at enmity with the Most High? The Most High never meant for all people to come together. You used the demise of Dirty Lodell as an opportunity to become his competitor. You even used his strategy to invite these heathen Edomites to the land. What you are doing is very wicked.
So let me tell you what happens here. So go out there, help the brother move. It's a lot of work. Arriving there, man, I just don't believe that the brother really planned it out well for the people who was helping him. He didn't really plan it out well for myself and my wife, because the same day that we touched down, I mean, this brother's picking up the truck. The same day we touched down. We didn't really even get a chance to rest. By the time we went and got some food and got back to the room, literally hours later, we're helping the brother move from New York City all the way to North Carolina. Mind you, we didn't really get any sleep. We were restless. I mean, we were, absolutely exhausted, right? We're exhausted to the point of like.
So, this is the falling out between this dude and Ringo TV, the same two dudes who went against Rollo TV. This last video of this part about Rollo is that maybe they have a point about certain types of individuals, but more often is black guys, that every single movement they are a part of, they destroy it, they fuck it up, and then they move on to the next movement, and you see it. They fucked up passport vote movement. They doing this pro-black shit, dumb shit. They doing the Israelite stuff. They go into red pill spaces and fuck it up. There's a pattern high pattern of why other races of people is not racist towards black people. They just don't want this bullshit to affect their culture and affect their group of people. This is the shit that's the shit that they don't want. They want to keep the shit they have. And if you can bring something to the table, then you bring something to the table. But you don't try to alternate in and do stupid shit behind the scenes and all this other stuff. This is why these people can't get the fuck along. And I'm going to give you examples of the anti-red pill guys. You have to let them destroy each other. Because if you get in between them, they're trying to destroy your movement and lie on you. And then forget that they lied on you and forget that they try to destroy your life.
Oh, I don't know how we're going to be able to do this. And the brother wanted to move in the middle of the night because he didn't want neighbors in his business, which is understood. We didn't get no rest. The move took a lot longer than expected. Way longer than expected. And the job probably should have been better for a moving company. It probably should have been better for a moving company looking at the workload between just us two brothers with our wives actually helping. And so, continuing the story here. The truth, which is not that sensationalized, really. So continuing what's going on here, we're helping the brother move. It's a whole lot of work. My wife is exhausted. I mean, she's out there helping, she's literally watching the truck in case, something go down. And it's an experience that's very long and drawn out. And we literally went days, no shower, barely ate, barely rested, and we doing all this work. And we get there, and we unloading the truck, and for whatever reason, the brother I'm speaking of, he decided it was a good time for him to cut grass instead of helping finish unloading the truck. I didn't really quite understand why he wasn't helping unload the truck. Then I thought to myself, okay, so he's really treating us like a moving company.
Now, Ringo TV did put Newbury to the test over money, but Newbury certainly has the right to do the same as well. And money can be used as the ultimate test for all people. After all, he was meeting you for the very first time too. You don't test someone the first time you meet them over money, because both of you were making first impressions. And in this dilemma, Newbury was doing a whole lot more for you than you were for him. Talking about your wife called to check on Newbury's wife and they didn't answer the phone. As though that offense justifies you and your pride and not paying this man his worth. And all of this is if what Newbury said is true, which I believe it is. Ringo TV, you promised the man a certain amount of money, but you used that as an opportunity to equal what UP Farms would be like under his direction, and you potentially investing money in the whole ordeal. That was not the time and place for that.
I understand that it's not easy. It's been a stressful situation. I know how it is moving from one state to the next. So what I told the brother was, look, I know you said you was gonna give me something for my help, but don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that on your time, because I understand you got stuff going on, but I'm still gonna need that. This is what I said. I said, do that on your time, but I'm still gonna need that. And what the brother did was, he sent me something. It wasn't what I expected, and I was grateful for what he sent. He sent me something that was not what I expected at all, but I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's cool. But there was an issue because he was supposed to take care of travel to and from. And we had some issues because we were so exhausted. We had to get a room and we had to get a rental car. So I sent the brother a text message. And I wonder if I show y'all this message that's so horrendous to him. It's so evil to him what I sent him. Just, I don't understand how he even took it that way, right? Basically just saying, hey bro, you know, if you feel the need to resolve this issue, you know, travel back cost us amount of dollars, you know, we need this, that, and the third. It was nothing disrespectful. I did not disrespect this man, not one bit, y'all. I swear, I promise y'all I didn't disrespect this man.
Well, Newbie, part of it is your fault because you did not thoroughly peep into the past trauma that Ringo TV had dealing with Creflo Dollar, sending him money, finding out that he was a fraud. And Ringo TV understood how desperately you needed to raise money for UP Farms. Therefore, I blame you two 50-50. Okay, you get.
So that's between those two. A lot of these people have fallen outs. I tell you before and I tell you it again. A lot of these people would destroy each other if they didn't have other people to feed off of. Pick on, bully. I'm gonna get a couple videos out the way. But mainly is that you don't help Rollo. Let him stay in that pit that he put himself in. Guess what? Any of the new guys, any of these guys that Rollo decided to these guys decided to stick with, keep them at their choices. One thing that I hate, one thing I dislike about black men is that we're supposed to be the only ones who always forgive. And they think that the good black men are always the ones that you can fuck over, and then we the ones who forgive because we the good ones. But even people that was honorable did very, very dirty things to people who did dirty things to them. Look at all the wars. You had the most honorable people stoop to some of the worst things they can possibly do in their life because they was in war times. If you want to battle with somebody, or if you know how somebody plays, that honorable shit is over with. You have to fight as dirty as they do, or even fight dirtier. And then you get your honor back after the shit is done. You see how these guys move. You see what they do. You see what they say. Let Rollo stay in that pit. Let them people get his GoFundMe. Let everybody else fix his problem. That's what y'all need to do to some of these people. Let him fix his own fucking problems. That's the point. Let him fix his own fucking problems, raise money for his own people. This is why I say, when niggas make fun of you, they have forfeited your ability. They have forfeited their empathy from you. That's what you need to start doing to everybody. Once people start talking shit, doing all this stuff, the empathy is over with. That's why I spit on the grave of Roger Allen Curry and Kevin Samuels and all these people who was talking so much cash shit about men, taking advantage of the situation. They don't deserve my empathy because when they was alive, they did some crazy bullshit. So they don't deserve that shit. Let them stay. Let them keep themselves over there. Once they leave, once they leave you and they talk shit about you, let them stay over there. And if it make your group look bad, make sure that you stay in that group and fix that shit. And make sure you put some rules and regulations so more people like this don't ever come in the door ever again.